What you'll learn in my session is the importance of discipline and routines to build that 5, 6, or 7-figure childcare program.
My waiting list and registration. Controversial, you pay me to be on my waiting list. And my waiting list is 2 years long.
Having social media and being online is no longer an option. It's a necessity. Our parents are millennials and they spend most of their time online. So I'm big at meeting them where they are. If that's where I need to go to social media to get them, that's where I'm going to get them from. So we're going to talk today about social media marketing.
What we're going to cover today, the first thing is, why is 24-hour childcare important? Second, does 24-hour childcare fit your culture? And then third, the most important, is staffing a 24-hour childcare concept, because that can be challenging.
Those are the different type of entity options. What is best for you always depends on your personal life goals, right? So like I said, a DBA, your profit is subject to self-employment tax. And although you pay the least tax possible, you have no legal protection.
Okay, other than our licensing information, what else should I be in compliance with the state, my own state, as well as the federal government? And that is where that came about. That lawsuit came about. Thankfully, it was settled, but due to the fact of me not having one federal documentation that I had never heard of before, that is why we had to settle. Had I had that information, the story would have most likely been very different.
I know it's a ton of pages, but just print it out. The cost of your violation is way more than it's going to cost for you to print out that book. Print it out, have it somewhere, staff break room or somewhere where they can use it as a resource so that they can learn and understand rules.
The crown gets a little heavy, but I want to tell you something. When you get to that point, when you get to the point of being a director and you feel like you're tired, or you feel like you're being stretched thin, or you feel like you're ready to give up, I dare you to stretch and then pull and then stretch and then pull and then back and go into it.
So what are some of the things that we're going to be discussing? What is a curriculum? How do you know the curriculum that you're using is effective? What different type of components should be in a quality curriculum? And how can you use your curriculum to market and grow your preschool, right?
And then compensation. This is really, really, really important. People need to understand clear and fair compensation. So what do they get paid? How do they get paid? What are their benefits, bonuses, vacay, PTO, holidays? How do you reimburse them, or what do you reimburse them for? What about breaks, overtime, inclement weather, COVID closings? All those things are important.